Welcome in, guys. If you are new here, welcome to the channel. Today's message is all about the 1111 portal. So I'm going to do a pick a card and you will choose your message based on the power you're drawn to the most. Okay, normally I would do 3 piles. I haven't done a pick a card in a while. This time though, I'm only led to do 2 piles. So you can choose between pile 1 and pile 2. So we're going to get into the 1111 portal. What messages you need to hear. What are you manifesting? Okay, that's pile number 1. Pile number 2. What messages for those who choose pile number 2 with this 1111 portal? Every single person who comes across this channel. Pile 2. There you go. Okay, so if you chose pile number 1, you chose the moon, okay? And it says, pay attention to your intuition at this time and move ahead confidently. Now, pile number 2, I almost started breaking down your message, pile number 1. Pile number 2, you have fire. Ooh. Let go of emotional upheaval and embrace the renewal of the present. Okay, so I'm going to start with pile number 1. We're going to get some messages again about the 1111 portal. Check the description for your timestamps. Okay, pile number 1. You chose the moon. So when we think about the moon, you could have strong Cancer in your chart. You could have strong Pisces in your chart. It doesn't have to be. The moon, though, speaks deeply about your intuition, okay? It speaks about things that can also be hidden. So this 1111 portal may bring about some intuitive messages, right? It may also bring about some things that may have been unclear to you, okay? You're probably going to be getting some type of clarity. The moon, when the moon is full, it brings something to an end. So something may be ending as well with this 1111 portal. We're going to get some more messages. I'm going to get some tarot. But your spirit team is saying to pay attention. Pay attention to your dreams. Pay attention to, you may be seeing angel numbers, like the time on the clock, or driving down the street, you notice a license plate. Don't just take those things for granted, okay? If you're seeing 333, and it doesn't always have to be repeating numbers, right? You can see 346, and you can go to Google and look that up. You can also look at each individual number. Okay, what does the number 3 mean? What does the number 4 mean? What does the number 6 mean? And then put it together, because this is your angel team, your spirit guides communicating with you to bring you some type of clarity. Okay, a situation that you may feel like has been at a standstill, you're going to get the clarity you need to be able to move forward with confidence, okay? You're going to get that reassurance from your spirit team. That's the vibe that I'm picking up. So, messages for pile 1. And look, as I shuffle, the High Priestess is at the bottom. And the High Priestess, of course, speaks about your intuition. So, those of you who chose pile number one, number one, your intuition is very, very strong. You're someone who's very tapped in, which is probably why you were drawn to an 1111 message, right? This portal is very big, so it means a lot to you. And you may be receiving some type of spiritual upgrade at this time, some new level of awareness or enlightenment. So, Sag, okay. Oh, nice. And then the Hangman at the bottom. Fire. This is all fire. You got Sagittarius, Aries, and then the Ace of Wands. A lot of fire. And as you can see, I burnt my Ace of Wands, like literally. This Ace of Wands was on fire. Alicia Keys. Temperance. So, Temperance. Temperance speaks about a level of balance, alchemy, healing, right? But also, this deck has affirmations at the bottom. This is one of my favorite decks. It says, I find clarity through calm. And remember, we just spoke about getting answers about a situation, okay? Getting some clarity, things being made clear to you. And this can have something to do It's going to look different for everyone, but this could have a lot to do with your career path. You could be an entrepreneur, or you may be someone who wants to start your own business, because the Emperor also came out, right? And it says, I make empowered choices. The Emperor is a boss. The Emperor is someone who is confident, someone who's in total control. So I do get the vibe like the guidance or the clarity that you're looking for may have something to do with work or career. Ace of Wands, also, this is about a creative spark, inspiration. So it says, I'm inspired to follow my passion. Okay. Power number one, there's something that you've been desiring to do. And for you, it may be a situation where you're like, if you wanted to start your own business or start a new like venture of sorts, doesn't necessarily have to be that you just want to step out totally into entrepreneurship. You may already be an entrepreneur. Nevertheless, if you're looking to start something new, this is the ideal time, okay? Your spirit team is giving you the green light. You're getting the green light, and you may feel like, dang, I don't have all the answers right now, but that's okay. The expression that's coming to me is really one from the Bible. There's a part in the Bible, I cannot tell you where, I just know it's in the New Testament, and where Jesus heals this man. And you don't have to believe or read the Bible in any way, shape, or form. This is just an example. Jesus goes and he heals this man, and he tells him to pick up his bed and walk. Like, it's already done. Pick up your bed and walk is what I heard. Pick up your bed and walk. No more laying in your sick bed. No more making excuses, okay? The clarity you need is coming. You have to learn to trust your intuition. You have to learn to trust your intuition, pound number one, because you have really strong intuition. And maybe this may or may not resonate with everyone, but maybe there have been times where people try to get you to doubt your intuition, to doubt what you already know to be true. It's time for you to really build your confidence back within yourself, okay? And so I'm going to pull one more card. Wow. Pulled it from the top. You have 3 major arcana here. You have Temperance, Emperor, and then you also have the Star, who she caught a little fire too, okay? So I get the vibe, power number one, that there's a possibility, that some of you, there's something that may have kind of put a damper on your spirit, right? Something that may have tried to, a situation that may have kind of taken away, where you took a hit in your confidence, and it may have taken away from your drive and your passion, and your spirit team really wants you to get that back. This is a time of healing. This is a time of faith. It's time for you to start believing in yourself again. It's time for you to start believing in your dreams again. And it's time for you to really dream big and step out on faith, okay? Because your spirit team is absolutely backing you. This is like amazing thus far. And the star says, I'm inspired and positive about the future, okay? That's that affirmation at the bottom of the star. Let's get a couple more messages. Ooh. I'll get a couple more tarot messages, and then we will close this out. Look, Ace of Cups, King of Cups at the bottom. Your intuition is very strong. You could have strong water placement, or you could have a strong fire placement too, because we got a lot of fire here. What I'm getting though is that it's time for you to get that fire back. It's like a reignited flame. Look, Mercury must be, I know Mercury is about to go retrograde, because I'm finding myself like not really, I'm fighting for my words. Justice, again, another major arcana coming out. So we got Justice here. We're talking about balance, truth, fairness. Things are starting to balance out for you, where you may have felt like things wasn't working in your favor, or something was unjust. Your spirit team is coming in and balancing this out with this 11-11 portal. And you know what? This is card number 11. The Justice card is card number 11. So, yeah. What else for pile number 1? Eight of Cups, King of Pentacles. Let's get one more. All right. And then the Four of Cups. All right. So a lot of emotion here. All right. The Eight of Cups is guiding you to walk away from a situation. Like it's time to walk away from a situation and walk into something new, right? And whatever you're walking into, because the way this came out, you see this Eight of Cups is walking towards this King of Pentacles. So whatever it is, it's bringing about some type of financial security or stability, especially if this is business, if this has to do with business, has to do with work, has to do with a creative project that you're working on. Also, for some of you, if you had some type of court case, that's going to go in your favor, okay? The Four of Cups, speaks about being like basically over it. Her sweater says over it. I apologize for the ring light. She's over it. It's this, your spirit team is saying to be mindful of your emotions, be mindful of your thoughts, because there may be something coming in and you're missing it because you're so frustrated about what's in these 3 cups. When there's a cup right here that's bringing in something new, but you're so frustrated with these 3 cups, or could be, doesn't have to be everyone, that you're missing out on this. So be mindful of that energy, because I do feel like there's some opportunity coming in for you. It's going to require, though, you to really walk away from something, and also to have faith, not just like in a higher power, but faith in yourself. I just get that message so strongly for this pile, that there's something about your confidence and you building back your faith in yourself and your abilities and your ideas. You may want to work with your sacral chakra, however you want to pronounce it. That's your second chakra. You may want to work with that chakra at this time. That's the chakra that where you create from, okay? So there may be a need to balance, because we have balance. 2 cards to me that signify balance, Justice and Temperance. You may need to balance out your sacral chakra. And maybe some type of imbalance there in your sacral, your water chakra. Okay? So we're going to get a final message. I'll get it from the Magic of the Unicorns. What is the message for those who chose pile number 1? Final message for those who chose pile number 1 for the 1111 portal. Why is that candle burning like that? Okay, I'm going to take this one. Wow. Oh, this is so nice. Look, you got card number 22. Manifest your dreams. Focus on your vision. Seek satisfaction and contentment. Pile number 1, I just feel like this was a beautiful way to end your reading. Master number 22, and we're talking about the 1111 portal. How much more confirmation do you need? Some of you may be manifesting a move, a home, a new home. That may be something that you're looking to work towards, and that could be why the 8 of Cups is here as well. And if you're looking to move, your spirit team is giving you that green light. Just know that if you've been manifesting the house or manifesting the move, that is happening, okay? That is happening. Pile number 1. Did I say pile number 2 or 1? Pile number 1. Thank you for tuning in. Like, subscribe if you haven't already. And have a wonderful, wonderful 1111 portal. Peace. Okay, pile number 2, you chose fire. Card number 10. And 10 is all about a new beginning, okay? So it says, let go of emotional upheaval and embrace the renewal of the present. So with this 1111 portal, number one, I feel like for some of you, there's some type of cleansing ritual that you need to do by fire. Now that can be burning some sage or something, whatever you choose to cleanse your home with, sage, palo santo, incense, camphor, whatever it is that you use to cleanse your home. That is something that your spirit team is suggesting you to do at this time, right? It's time for you to let go of the old, and a great way to do that is by burning, okay? By burning up that energy. Now, there's also something that's coming to mind. Parchment paper, okay? Parchment paper. So things that you need to let go of, you can write it on some parchment paper and then burn it, right? Let's say, for instance, we're going to use something like debt, right? This is pretty simple, right? So let's say you feel like you do owe some debts, right? You're gonna write out your incantation or your manifestation or whatever it is on the paper, on the parchment paper. Get a pencil, write it on the parchment paper. So let's say you want to clean up your credit, you're working on debts that you owe. You can write down, I declare and decree that all debts that I owe are now paid in full, blah, blah, blah. However you want to word it. I just use that, but it can literally be anything and everything. It's going to look different for everyone, but there's something that you need to do to kind of burn up this energy. It's time for you to get a fresh start, okay? I feel like this 1111, a portal is bringing in some type of fresh start, a brand new beginning, all right? Also, some shadow work, okay? Shadow work is coming up. Some of you may need to work on some inner child healing. There's still something that's kind of like, it's like a blockage. It could be a heart chakra. We'll get some more messages. Nevertheless, the 1111 portal is inviting you to let go of this energy, okay? It's a time of renewal for you. It's a time of healing for you. Regeneration, I just heard as well. So let's see what comes out. And as I cut the deck, the Ace of Wands is here, right? So let's see what area of your life this is happening in, this 1111 portal. What are your messages for the 1111 portal? What are you manifesting? What's coming in? What do you need to know? Okay, I'm taking the first 3. Wow, and look at that. 6 of Wands is after those 3. So let's see. This is all cups. This is so interesting because this says let go of emotional upheaval, right? And the first 3 cards that came out are all dealing with cups. You got the King of Cups, the 9 of Cups, and the Knight of Cups. So something to do with your emotions, right? Oh gosh, what could this be for pound number 2? Pound number 2. There's some healing that needs to take place for sure. You could be someone that's very sensitive. You could have a lot of water in your chart. And this may be a time for you to lean more into the fire, right? More into that fiery side, not being overly emotional. I feel like with this 1111 portal, clearly you're getting some type of wish fulfilled. Now, for some of you, this could be in the department of love, right? Maybe there's some pain or hurt. All right, so remember I spoke about writing down on the parchment paper. I initially spoke about that. Whatever. This could be about a relationship, a breakup or something that happened that you're still kind of holding on to. And it's time for you to let go of that energy. So let's say that you still haven't forgiven this person, right? So you're gonna want to work on that, letting go of that energy so that you can bring in this newness, because there's something new in the department of love or emotions, emotional fulfillment that wants to come in, wants to bring you a new beginning, but it's almost like you're blocking it. King of Cups, I am my own anchor, is the affirmation at the bottom of the deck. Now, the King of Cups is someone who is emotionally mature, okay? This is someone who is healed. Again, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy, right? You also have the Nine of Cups. I trust in the flow of life is what it says at the bottom. When we have blockages in our heart chakra, it's hard for energy to flow in any chakra. But specifically, what's coming up for pile number 2 is the heart, right? So you may want to do some healing work surrounding the heart chakra. If you have an ex that you're holding on to, that you're still upset with, let that energy go so that things could flow, flow. There's a flow that needs to take place in your life. And I feel like more love wants to come into your existence. And there's something from the past that's kind of blocking it or delaying it. Not blocking it, but delaying it. Now the Cup says, I know that the right person waits until I'm ready. Absolutely. Somebody wants to come in with some type of offer. For those of you who chose pile number 2, it's like someone wants to come in with an offer. It could be this King of Cups, someone who is mature. However, because you may have been, and it doesn't matter if you're male or female, right? You could have been burnt from somebody in the past, but now someone else wants to come in that's more mature, okay? Someone that is emotionally stable and ready to love you the way you deserve to be loved. I mean, I don't know how else to say it. Nevertheless, Nine of Cups also speaks about wish fulfillment. So this is something that you're wishing for, and the wish is being granted, okay? This person, if it is about love, I find them to be someone who is very, very patient, okay? Someone's very patient, someone who's very giving, someone who is very kind. So that can be one of the things that you're manifesting, but of course you have to let go of the past, right? I feel like let's get one more from this deck for pile number 2. Okay, this is 3 more, but look. Swords, 3 of Swords, 4 of Swords was the top 2 cards, okay? And then under that, wow, you got the 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups. Wow. But the 3 of Swords speaks about healing, heartbreak, and 4 of Swords speaks about healing. Final card from this deck for pile number 2. I almost called you pile number 4. Pile number 2. What else does pile number 2 need to know? I feel like there's one more in this deck for pile number 2. Yeah. 10 of Swords. 10 of Swords speaks about an ending. The end of a thing, okay? The end of a thing so that something new can come in. It says, I see the truth in this ending. It's time to let go of this energy for real. You have 2 10s, so 10-10 could be very significant as well. 10-10, 11-11. Let's get some more messages from Tarot. And then I will get a final oracle message for you. Pile number 2. What does pile number 2 need to know? Pile number 2. 11-11 portal. Page of Swords. The Page of Swords. Whenever I see pages, I always think of like young energy. Okay. And this could be something where someone who is very immature. Okay. Or, whoop, because we do have the 7 of Cups there. And the Knight of Swords fell down. We got the 7 of Cups, Page of Swords, and the Knight of Swords. And the 2 of Swords. So now we're talking about your mind. We're talking about the mind. We're talking about indecision. With that 7 of Cups there we go with more cups, okay? Judgment. 4 wands at the bottom. Now the incense is starting to get in my throat. Okay, so the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords, when you talk about swords, swords is ideas, right? And Page is young energy. This could be For me, honestly, I'm picking up some type of immature energy, okay? Like someone needs to grow up. Now, I'm not saying that someone is you, but this could have to do with you still having some thoughts that are kind of like childish about your past situation. I don't know. Don't be upset with me. That's just what I'm picking up. 7 of Cups speaks about choices. However, the 7 of Cups can also speak about illusions, okay? Because the 7 of Cups is ruled by Neptune, and Neptune can be deceptive at times. So with all of these cups here, and this Page of Swords, and the Knight of Swords, the Knight and the Page is like young energy. It's, of course, the Knight is a little bit older than the Page, but it's still this level of immaturity, okay? Now, this could be someone that you dealt with in the past, and this is why your spirit team is advising you to let go of that so that something new can come in for you. This could be someone that you dealt with that was possibly like borderline like narcissist is the vibe that I'm getting. And it's crazy because it's like 2 conflicting energies. You start out with the King of Cups, 9 of Cups, Knight of Cups, right? So the vibe that I'm getting from this and the 10 of Swords is like, this is what is coming in for you. And it almost feels like this is what's kind of like, I don't want to say holding you back, but kind of like the hold up. 2 of Swords, indecision. Knight of Swords is someone who is kind of swift to action, you know. It's about choosing your battles wisely when you see this 9 of Swords. So I don't know. I just pick up the vibe like this is like a past relationship. I really do. I really do. Okay, so Judgment. Judgment was the final card out. And the vibe that I get from Judgment is that it's time for you to really, number one, forgive and look back on your past with compassion for yourself. Don't beat yourself up about choices you made, lovers you had, whatever. Because I do feel like this has something to do with the ex. I can't even lie. Like there's a new lover that wants to come in, whether male, female, whatever. But however, there's still this energy of the old person. And my advice, personally, outside of spirit, I would say don't allow some past person to block your future blessings. Don't give nobody that type of power over you, over your thoughts, over your emotions. It's a time of healing, and your spirit team really wants you to heal and really wants to bring this wish fulfillment in. Even if it's not necessarily a new love relationship, it's some type of emotional happiness or fulfillment that is entering into your life, if you will allow it to enter. It's not going to kick down your door, okay? Final message. I don't know why I felt like it was so hard to get y'all message out. Pound number 2. Final message. Pound number 2. 1111 portal. What do they need to know? Oh, wow, you got another 10. You started with a 10 and you ended with a 10. It says, access your gifts, explore your treasure chest, and accept who you truly are. So, when you're talking about your gifts, your spiritual gifts, is the vibe that I get from this one. Some type of transformation, right? It's time for you to tap into this power. That could be why Judgment is here. Okay. Pardon the pause. I had to pause because I really wanted to take in what Spirit is downloading to me. Because with this pile, I do feel like you don't truly recognize. It's like something may have taken place, and I do feel like it's a relationship where you don't where the person possibly tried to beat down your confidence, right? And now your spirit team wants you to get back to knowing yourself, knowing thyself, loving yourself for all your beautiful, quirky ways. Okay, you're someone who have a lot. You have a lot to offer, and you bring a lot to your relationships, and that's not just romantic. That's your friendships. That's your family. You have a lot to bring. You have a lot to offer, and some people take advantage of that. Okay, embracing your magic, embracing who you truly are, and it's okay to it's okay to be willing to help, but don't let people take advantage of you. The number 10, starting with 10, ending with 10, this tells me that this is an opportunity for a new beginning, okay? This is an opportunity for you to step into the new you. It's like the old you, but better, if that makes sense, right? It's like the healed version of yourself. The healed version of yourself. Yes. Pile number 2. It was a pleasure reading for you. Like, subscribe. I'll catch you in the next reading.